Welcome to the complete beginner's guide for competitive SSF2. I've been thinking about the perfect way to make this guide for way too long at this point, and I feel like I've finally found a nice happy medium between too in-depth and a little too vague. Alright, so I'll be splitting the guide up into 3 parts to keep it organized. The first video, this one, it'll be about getting online so that you can play other players, along with a few tricks that you're gonna want to know to make the most of online. Next, we have the controls and what you should be using, as well as the rule set for most competitive players. Lastly, how to get involved with the community and find games, make friends, and help yourself get better. The second video will showcase your options that you have at your disposal to help with your movement, offense, and defense, whether it's simple movement stuff like shore hopping, or advanced tech like shield dropping. The third and last video will cover the gameplay concepts and ideas that you should always have to be thinking about mid-match, like spacing and neutral game. Anyway, sorry for wasting your time with all this intro stuff. Let's get started. Alright, to get started playing with people around the world, you need to press the online button. Next, press don't have an account. This will bring you to the website where you can make yourself an account. Remember, you need to verify with your email before you can start. Now, before we get started finding games, let me just tell you how online rooms really work. When joining a room, you don't really have any issues, so just pick your character and you should be fine. When hosting, leave latency on auto and change input delay to low. Do this every time to get the least lag. One more thing, with online, if you get this error, it pretty much means the room is broken, so you have to reset the game by completely closing the game. I can't stress this more. By no means should you ever back out of the room normally, because it'll just cause an error to happen in another room anyway. Close the game when the error happens, close it when someone leaves the room, and most importantly, close it when you're done. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's learn the best control set. The easy answer is do what feels comfortable for you, but if you want to know what will actually help you and what works for every single tech in the game, I got you. First off, tap jumping off allows for less accidental jumps and allows for easy up tilts. Next, you should have auto dash on instead of double tap dash. And also add a walk button. Everything else is all up to you, but with these controls, you'll have access to every tech known in SSF2 and will allow for the best movement. Also, everything tech-wise that I mentioned from here on out will use these controls. As far as rule set goes, 4 stocks, 8 minutes, team attack on, no hazards, and these are the legal stages, and these are the fan favorites. Alright, now let's get you involved with the community so you can find yourself some games. The first and most simple way is to just make a room and call it 1v1s and hope to find good games. This is a pretty bad way though, as most times you just find laggy people or people will give you the error. This is why most people have turned to finding games outside of the game. The second way is through Smash Ladder, where you can find some players to talk to and find matches. Do I recommend it? No. This is usually the last place you go. There used to be a good amount of players, but it has dwindled down over the years. This is definitely a last resort kind of option, and most people just use it for rank these days. The last and most effective way is through Discord, and specifically through Mikliad's official Discord server. You can pretty much find everything you could ever ask for here, including new players and pro players to play with, people to help you learn the game, and just new people to make friends with. If you want to join, links in the description. Alright, that wraps up part 1 to the guide. Part 2 should be up at the same time, so go to the description for part 2 or 3. Remember to sub if you want more guides in the future, or anything like that. It really would mean the world to me, so please. Thank you, and see you later.